I'm just looking at my victory saber.
Yeah,
Oh,
you too.
so fucking jealous of you, man. Mine
Oh,
doesn't
you don't
show up
have it
until
yet?
mine doesn't show up till Friday.
Mine's already here.
I
Man.
felt like FedEx would move way faster in America and that you'd probably already have it.
It's weird, but it is already here.
I
I
don't
don't.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, how the fuck do I have? Gee, what the
Well,
fuck?
I think it's because it's not coming from anywhere in the U.S. It's coming from overseas, and then it's being distributed through Hasbro U.S.
Okay, that makes a little slightly more sense.
Yeah. So I
But
guess
why did it?
wherever
Yeah,
distribution
sorry.
takes place, I'm just thinking wherever distribution takes place in Canada must
Well,
be near you and must be near
you
me
know,
because we're West Coasters.
when I was looking at the shipping, it first landed in Quebec. It was on the other side of the country. So what the fuck?
I don't know, man, but I got my dude. Not to spoil it for Scott, but the box inside out, right?
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. I've
Scott already
heard
knows.
people. Yeah, I've heard people getting that. You know, the box will be all sorts of weirdness with it.
Yeah,
It's really interesting, and I don't know what to do with it. It's like I have too many boxes, and I can't get rid of this one.
you paid
I
a
paid
bundle for it.
I paid $200 US, 300 Canadian for this.
Hmm.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's so
Um,
weird.
that I told you about that QC problem. I used a hobby knife to actually carve out the peg.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard people drilling, I've heard people using a hobby knife, all sorts of stuff like that.
I am
It
doing
works.
no such thing to my Star Saber. He's staying exactly in the same condition I got him.
Well, it's not noticeable. I mean, you can't see it except for that in that one tiny spot. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Man, it is
Oh.
so weird to have it after all this time.
Oh, I know. And they're saying I think that Deathsaurus is going to be fall of 2023.
oh,
Crazy motherfuckers,
Yeah.
crazy.
We are at hold on, let me hit the refresh here. This is like Transformers fans New Year's Eve.
Hold on,
So
Scott. I can't see your beautiful face.
oh no. It's all about it's all about Deathsaurus today.
All
And
right, fine.
plus I want to have the cameras off just cuz I'm super afraid of like the latency and using up the bandwidth and stuff. But if this goes well, I'm kind of hoping that we can live stream Good Morning Cybertron when we record it.
Mm, okay.
Yeah.
How many Star Sabers ended up getting funded?
Let me check here. Let me go to Hasbro Pulse because I don't want to get off this. By the way, our tally for Death Saber is 24,970. Boy, I love the fact that I'm eating crow. I love that. I get.
Dude,
I think we should get 2 chairs apiece.
fucking that's 5,000 in a day.
Yeah. So it looks like Victory Saber had 26,211. So we're just a little
Okay.
bit shy of what Star Saber ended at.
What wow. I gotta consult Walter. I wish Walter was here. Are we live right now?
We are live right now.
This is
We are
crazy.
live.
I was
I
so I was so curious what the number of like a regular produced fig is, right? Like anything off Hasbro Pulse or anything that ends up in the store, right? Because you look on eBay and the Haslab products are like
Mm-hmm.
bango bongo bucks, $500 $600 for Star Saber right now,
Right.
and I'm just curious. It's like how few people own this toy.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Mhm,
mean,
mhm.
let's see here. How many of a particular toy is made? Are made? Is made? I don't know.
It just occurred to me that Hasbro Pulse is kind of like the modern day equivalent of the mail-ins.
It
Mhm.
really is. It really is. Same with Gen
It's like,
Selects.
it's like that's for children. Is that really?
Mhm.
I'm not certain. I am not certain like how many
How
of each
many?
figure are made. I wonder if I don't want to say his name out loud, but we have somebody. Well, we have like 3 people now that are toy industry insiders. I could always ask them. I'm kind of wondering if Spectre Creative might have a video on it as well.
I'm thinking if it's not comparable, like 25,000,
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's 50,000, just double the number.
Possibly. Possibly.
Because it's so weird to think about that this toy is produced, made already in hand. Funsies. It's funsies, guys.
Right? Right? I can't. And I know that there are going to be some people that back out of this, but I can't see that many people backing out of it, you know?
I don't want to do it.
No, neither do I. This is amazing.
No way.
My wife is so sick of hearing of Deathsaurus. She just looked at me and smiled, going like, "I'm going to get half of everything."
I'm just so fucking like over the moon. We got Star Saber, and then it's just like, oh wait, here comes the countdown for the next one. And it's like,
Right.
Star Saber gets tossed over my shoulder, hits the wall, crumbles to dust. Next one, come on.
Do it! Come on, you son of a bitch! Do it!
Another thing occurred to me just recently too. I was looking at some pictures, and like, well, now that I've got Victor Saber in hand, and I seen the pictures of Deathsaurus standing next to him, he's gonna be huge for a single like non-combining figure. Jeez.
Mm.
No, he's gonna be big.
Like
he's gonna be big.
Yeah, he's gonna stand like what, eye to eye with Victory Saber fully combined. So that's something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean that's pretty hefty. Jeez.
It's really fucking exciting. And you were saying like, you know, these are kind of like the mail away figures. It really does seem like everything old is new again. I think Velocitron, the Speedy of 500 stuff, that feels a lot like Universe 2.0 or Universe 1.0, I should say. I mean, it feels a whole lot like that.
I got a little bit of that, you know, with all of the mishmash of different things, right?
Right.
Like, I mean, we got Scourge and yeah.
Here's Universe 1.0. You know, we had here's Sandstorm, but it's the Machine Wars Rotor Storm. But we'll just paint him teal and throw a couple fucking mini cons at him. And then over here it's like, oh, you want Crasher? Here's Mirage. Just you're gonna learn to love Mirage. It's Crasher. Galaxy Shuttle? Sure, why not? Astro Train.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Override and RID Scourge, and Hauler. I mean, we're getting things from everywhere and every time.
Yeah. And this is just this like, I get it, like the Mastermind Creations Deathsaurus, you know, the G1. I can see why somebody would like that a whole lot more. But
those people are wrong.
Well, you know, here's the thing. I've got that IDW version, but I'm looking at this and it's just like, this isn't like smooth animated style. There's a lot of little greeblies in this, and it just it comes with more for the same price. The wings pop off and he can hold like the tips of the wings like he did in the series. It comes with the thing to make the arrow to turn the tiger breast into an arrow. It comes with the throne, a flight stand, the badass saber. It's this is it. This is it. And don't get me wrong, I love my Z-Def. I love my IDW Deathsaurus. I'm not gonna get rid of it, but damn, I like this too.
Oh, you know what's so cool about the Star Saber? I was so surprised. I opened it up and there was a Victory Leo in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's cool by himself, all on his own.
I didn't know we were getting Victory Leo with that.
It's just like maybe someday if we're lucky. I guess. Whoa, we must hit a special tier.
Wow, we are talking shit live. This is this is new.
Did you know Star Saber comes with a robot lion?
Look, it was it's if you ask me, I'm making fun, but quite honestly, if you would ask me what a lot of third-party toys came with, I wouldn't know.
That's true.
Know. And I've been surprised by stuff before. It's like, oh, that comes with that? I didn't know that. So I can't really bitch and moan about it.
When I got the Fans Hobby Fire Guts figure, the God Jinrai thing, I didn't know that it came with all 3 of the Headmaster Junior's heads. Because it does.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that with mine. I was so upset.
And it also,
so upset.
but they're like fire guts versions, so they're orange.
I would have liked that Minerva head. The others I can live without. 24,981. Let's hit a refresh. Boop. 25,008. We have hit 25,000.
Holy fudge!
So they just absolutely smoked the last tier.
Yeah,
it's way past
8,000 backers past the last tier. Last tier was 17, right?
Yeah, I think it was 17.
Tier 2, yeah, 17,000 backers is tier 2.
This smoked the Gouda.
So it's way back in the distance now.
Yeah.
I hope this sends the right message to Hasbro and Haslab. Like, hang on, people are actually willing to buy these things.
I mean, I think it does. I think it does.
Considering it's the 3rd project they've funded that's Transformers related and wildly successful.
Just imagining like a CEO and Hasbro looking at the backing numbers, and he's like, so did that actually work? They got past how. What? They got how many backers? What the fuck?
Did they know there wasn't a 3rd tier? They did.
Yeah.
The hell?
Just imagining a guy drinking his scotch and then like looking at the notes, and he's like, "Wait a minute, what? Next still funding?"
The next Haslab will be the Decepto pack.
I am amazed because there's that thing with the overarching Haslab corporate umbrella. They had fucking disasters going on all month, all year with Magic the Gathering. And they said, well, we understand here at Hasbro that people are price sensitive right now to some of the things we're putting out, and they don't want to pay a premium. Except when it comes to Deathsaurus.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. If this would have been Studio Series Bumblebee, I would have looked at it and went, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to pass. I mean, I might have done it for Leo Kaiser. Because
absolutely the Kaiser.
Well, here's the thing. TFC, I have the TFC Leo Kaiser. And that's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, and they reissued that recently, and I want to try to save up and get one.
Yeah. So the TFC Leo Kaiser, that's going to be tough to beat. I may go in. I would be 50-50 on Leo Kaiser, right? But this Deathsaurus...
I'd be 100 with that.
Oh. I would have to see what it looked like. Because the TFC Leo Kaiser is great, but it is a bitch to transform.
They could probably do a Road Caesar with about the same amount of plastic they used to make Victory Saber, I think.
Was it TFC that did Road Caesar too?
Yep, they did.
I got that one as well. There was a sweet spot there that I was living my life where it was like I was working at a job where I made a decent amount of money and not married. So there was like this sweet spot where I had like this amazing surplus income, and I ended up getting like the third party Omega Supreme, the Planet X Omega Supreme, the Planet X Trypticon, Road Caesar, Leo Kaiser, and then I fell in love, and I would do it all over again. But let's face it, the money's not there right now.
I mean, I would be happy if they did announce a combiner for their next project.
Yeah.
Man, it would depend on the combiner. Like, I wouldn't do a Devastator. I'll be honest.
No,
like, I've got so many fucking Devastators.
I don't think they would actually do Devastator. They want to do what they can know they can cash in on, and they know they can cash in on Obscura.
I think they'd probably be able to do I don't know, a Haslab Die Atlas. I think I'd really like that. We already got a Die Atlas, but
yeah, I was gonna say
it's not. Yeah,
that Die Atlas though, that's another one that's gonna be hard to beat. I know it's a remold, but I mean, man, it was just so bloody good. What would get me, and I know they said they're not specifically stuck on Grandis. Let's do a refresh here, by the way. So we are at 25,028, 17 minutes to go. I think what would get me would be a Grandis the size of Unicron.
Oh shit!
or right way out of left field. Let's give everybody Sky Gary, even though they didn't ask.
You know,
no one asked for Deathsaurus.
You could do like a Grandis and have Sky Gary as like a. You can make Grandis not quite as big as Unicron, make him like Metroplex size, but then have a Sky Gary like off, as like one of the tier goals, right? Like tier 2 would be like a Sky Gary, Voyager class Sky Gary. I would shite myself. Seriously. And you got to admit, Grandis is one of those guys. I think people ask for Grandis just about as much as people have been asking for Deathsaurus.
Grandis is weird. He's all elevator.
He's a chunky boy.
But he's like, if you do one of them, you kind of have to do all 3 of the second generation Powered Masters because they're supposed to combine. Star Convoy, Grandis, and Sky Gary transform into, what is it, Battlestar combination? That's what it's called?
I mean, we already have the Star Convoy. That'd be great if, like, oh, you didn't get that Star Convoy from the Velocitron 5-pack or whatever the heck it was? That's way too damn bad, isn't it? Now you're going to have to go back and get that on the secondary market. Enjoy being wallet raped.
Imagine how weirdly disproportional that would look if you tried to make them combine, though. It's like this, like small by comparison, tiny little truck at the front towing this giant ass land aircraft carrier.
Mike, thank you. By the way, Mike Carroll, Mike, Xavier, and Thomas cannot see the chat. And Mike Carroll said, I would kill for a Commander Sky Gary and Titan Grandis. Need a new Star Convoy too. The existing one is not good. I would agree with that. The existing one is just that Power of the Prime's Optimus with a star on its chest. That breaks off really fucking easy.
MMC did one too, and that one looks absolutely incredible, but it doesn't have a base mode, not a Powered Master. It needs to have the half-baked base mode, otherwise it doesn't count.
By the way, Mike, thank you for joining us. Thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Hello. This echo chamber, usually it consists of the 3 of us and Holson sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
It's nice having somebody going like, yay. 25,038.
Whoa. Incredible. How many of these do you think are going to get sold to people on the secondary market? This is like, I'm buying this just to sell it.
Oh, I bet a bunch. Because it's, I wouldn't go half, but I'd say a third.
Yeah.
Mike says, thank you. Always love listening to you guys. And thank you. We really appreciate it, Mike. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I am curious what the Star Saber right now is doing on eBay. There's only 67 listed right now.
Dravenholt joined us. Dravenholt, thank you so much, buddy.
Only 67?
Yeah, but I would say
yes.
I would, if I had to put money down to how many of these are going to be sold secondarily, I would say close to a third.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Sounds about right.
it's almost become a really good investment. It's almost a sure thing. If
Well, you're going
want
to double
make
your money.
Exactly. You want a free Deathsaurus? Buy 3 of them.
There is some store owner overseas somewhere right now looking at his watch, like saying like, shit, I don't have enough time. I gotta get home and I gotta order 25 of these. Like if it's for the
Oh
store.
no, I don't speak English.
Yeah. 25,054. Dravenholt said, anytime you guys, you're all really great. Oh my God, my heart.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
However, Scott's not sharing the screen. How do I know he's not lying to us?
Oh shit, I'm like I said, I am super afraid right now. I'm super afraid because I keep getting your stream's current bitrate is lower than recommended, and Ariana's in the other room watching the stream, going like, "Okay, everything's good, everything's good." Oh my heavens! Oh my heavens!
I keep looking at the sword on his back. The thing that
Right? That's
Is
like
it
an
just me, or
ISIS
does-
beheading sword.
I was thinking like that thing looks like it could cut your arm off.
There
Yeah.
has to be. There has to be in the future release. It's a long shot. I know it's only GMC that really finds it amusing, but if in the future release of Deathsaurus they described in Cybertronian glyphs the blast effects as deceptive fucking purple.
Yes. Oh, Evan, you mad genius, you. Ariana and I, by the way, apropos of nothing, I said ISIS and it reminded me. Ariana and I last night we were talking. We came up with a movie idea where these vicious alien attackers crash land in the desert, and ISIS has to fight them, like aliens versus ISIS, and just like, who you gonna root for? No matter who wins, we lose. It's, just steal that from Aliens versus Predator.
This could also be like a canonical sequel to Cowboys and Aliens.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit, that was.
And then the prequel, Spartans versus the Aliens.
Did you guys see the throne? The throne for Deathsaurus holds everything.
No.
Oh, it's got all what it can hold all the accessories.
Yeah, on the back of it holds everything. They had Yuki-san, I think it was, talking about it, and he spun the throne back around. Like, there's the shield, the sword, and everything. It's like, oh!
Well,
must have
as
a throne.
As nice as that is, the only thing it can't contain is Deathsaurus.
Well, that's what the other side's for.
It is a chair, after all.
Yeah. It's the STD wart chair.
Yeah, it does.
25.
It does look like it does look like a tumor, doesn't it?
Yeah, 25,064.
No way. It keeps going up.
It keeps going up. And I can't tell you. I didn't think. I thought we would get the mace and the living metal destroying cannon, but I didn't think we were going to get the throne. And I'm eating crow, and I'm happy to eat it because I wanted the throne too. So this is I was sitting down looking at okay, how do I design this on Tinkercad? This is going to be hard because Tinkercad's not known for organic, and now I don't have to, and I'm just all happy. The only thing I have to wait. The only thing I have to design on Tinkercad now is the toy accurate gun.
If you ever want to learn how to sculpt organic detail, though, I can show you how to do it.
I've got a program called Sculptress. And I may take you up on that. I absolutely may take you up on that. But I've got this program called Sculptress that one day, whenever I have a frickin' break, I intend to learn.
You're familiar with ZBrush, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Blender has a ZBrush plugin It's kind of like a mini version of ZBrush inside of Blender. And so if you ever like want to like sculpt veins on something or muscle, or you basically you just take whatever shape you're working with, and then you just like multiply the number of polygons in it, just subdivide the polygons over and over and over again, and then it gives you brush tools to be able to do all of that really, really fine organic sculpting work. It's like working in clay. That's how it feels.
Yeah. Veins, you say, huh?
8 minutes to go.
You can do all kinds of really good stuff with it.
10 minutes. Here we go. Well, actually, 8 minutes now. 2583. Oh,
People
love this.
People are gonna go without Christmas this year because Deathsaurus is more important.
I mean, at least it's not phone sex. So it's
Deathsaurus is going to steal Christmas, just like the Grinch.
Honey, honey, why is there $200 on the credit card? It's not phone sex. Fair enough, honey. I guess you get to keep the marriage together.
Swear to God, if you
he's
are
exactly
on the
the kind of
he's
exactly the kind of character that would steal Christmas. He absolutely would. Have you ever seen Victory?
No, he wouldn't, because he loves kids. Remember, Deathsaurus loves children. He had a human son.
He has in the manga. He has a son named Solon.
Yeah.
Perfect Japanese name.
Deathsaurus would he'd steal from Muslim children to give Christmas to his son.
I don't think he'd have a problem with stealing Christmas. He'd just give it to Solon.
Now it's GMC.
Now, yeah, we're here now, baby. We have arrived.
He's like, congratulations, boy! You're the only human in the entire world that gets to celebrate Christmas. Like, I don't know.
You remember when?
Please say you just stole it and you didn't kill all the others. I just stole it from
you
corpses.
Remember when? You ever see those issues of Thanos giving Gamora a Christmas on Titan, and he was like. Proud adoptive father sitting in a Barca lounger chair while she opened gifts, and he's like, I'm a good dad.
They were dead when I took them. And he would totally do that. He's got that, Deathsaurus's personality. He's got that cackle. I don't know, and that sharp looking murderous grin all the time.
Yeah,
he would totally say that. He'd totally say that and then laugh at his own joke.
See, anytime I think of what Deathsaurus might sound like in English, I just get Mark Hamill as the Joker.
Absolutely, he would make a fantastic Deathsaurus.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, now he is a dad. He doesn't tell enough dad jokes.
He doesn't. Hey, son, do you know how many people are buried in the cemetery? All the ones I killed.
Blam.
Murder. 25,102. 5 minutes to go. It's like Dick Clark's rockin' New Year's Eve. Maybe I'll have a stroke and start to slur my words by the end of this.
Also, wait. If you think about it, Deathsaurus actually succeeded more in life than Starsaber did, because he not only had a kid, he also had a wife and a huge house.
A huge house.
Wife,
he literally. He had an entire space station doomsday gun thing that he lived in.
I thought that would have made a good third tier if they would have taken the Prime Voyager class Beast Hunter's Predaking and just like recollared it and remolded it to look like Esmeralda. That would have been a good tier 3 for this. So, that's not happening. But I do have a Beast Hunter's Predaking Voyager over here that I'm saving just for that purpose.
Something to whittle away the lonely days of not having Deathsaurus in your collection.
Yeah.
Was she killed when Victory Saber blew up the space station?
No. She was only around in the manga along with Lysak. And whenever
her ovaries exploded. That's how she died.
Yeah. Whenever Victory Saber, whenever Star Saber came in there and went, "Oh, you're trying to help families. Well, okay, we're gonna help you. War's ended. That's honest to God how it ended. And I mean, it kind of darkened the manga too, because he took Deathsaurus' son Solon and made him join the Autobots. They actually took Deathsaurus' son from him. Yeah. Here we go.
You're a bad parent and you should feel bad.
Refreshing. We have 3 minutes, 25,125 backers.
Shit.
Why do I suddenly imagine Star Saber looking at Solon and just saying, that boy ain't right?
Oh, that boy ain't right.
I gotta imagine there's someone who's just dying to get one pre-order in, and they can't because the internet where they are is terrible, and they're rushing to find somewhere with service. It's like, I gotta get my pre-order in.
So now I'm sitting here going like, oh God, do I actually did I order it? Maybe this has all been a dream. I better double check. Order 190, view order.
Scott, hurry before Wayne Darth come in and make a scene and go.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's ordered. It's ordered.
I actually kind of did that earlier. Like, I was logging into my Hasbro Pulse to make sure nothing had happened to my order.
Yeah, I did that too. I've done that 3 or 4 times in the past couple of days.
Yeah.
Well, there was a while everybody was getting like shipping updates on Star Saber, and I'm sitting there going like, did I actually order it? I may not have actually ordered this. This is...
See, the thing that really fucked with me was when Haslab was just like, is your email correct? And I went to go say, yes, it's correct. And they're like, thank you for joining Hasbro Pulse. Please log in. And I was like, but my email is correct.
Okay, here we go. We're going to refresh it. 25,138, 1 minute to go. Oh, it's like New Year's Eve, motherfudgers.
Oh, no.
Is it accelerating? Is the numbers going up faster now?
A little bit.
Not really. Not really. 1 minute, 138.
It's still quite high.
So am I.
I mean,
144. We just had a jump of 6. And 144 still.
Fear of missing out, motherfuckers. You better order.
Mm-hmm.
And
right now there's...
do it in bulk.
Right now there's some guy going, I don't understand why I can't get in. He's been like screaming at it.
That CEO or that CEO, he's watching this, and he's gonna be just like, extend the backing. We want more money.
We did it.
25,145. We did it, everybody. I feel really good.
I like to thank all the tiny people I had to step on along the way to make this happen.
The Cookie Monster, the Rancor, Ghost Rider, Black Woman.
Darth, you all were necessary sacrifices for pieces of history.
I don't know what her name is.
Yeah, I kind of forgot too for a bit. I'm thinking about it now, and I remember, but
I don't know. I don't
just the way you put that.
Hey Scott, now you can fire up a cigarette.
Oh man, I'm gonna be late for work tomorrow because of this. I'm losing sleep.
Fuck it, you hate your job anyway.
I do. But right now, like shit's gone so bad in the last couple of days that I actually feel sorry for my boss. It's like, wow, things have gone so rough that it's like sympathy for Satan himself. Is
it to the point where he now addresses you by the last name? It's like, Mort, where the hell you been? I needed those TPS reports half an hour ago.
I feel so sorry for you, sir. I really do. It's
then you're like,
I understand.
Get fucked.
Man.
I got Deathsaurus, and you got nothing.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk in there going like, I have friends. What do you have?
I feel sorry for you, but I'm not you.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Scott will strut into his workplace with a Deathsaurus T-shirt.
Yeah, and I've told my boss several times, hey, you know what? I only have to suffer with you guys for 8 hours a day. I go home and my life's pitch perfect, beautiful, and it's the truth. It's the truth. I walk in through the door, and my lovely, amazing wife is there waiting for me, and just she grabs hold of my head and gives me a kiss and goes, "Honey, I missed you." Sometimes I don't even get through the door, and there's a joke waiting for me. I stopped today. By the way, why is there a shortage on cat food? Who the fuck is eating this? Right? But apparently, I got like the last bag of cat food at Dollar General because they had none at Walmart. So I was a little bit late coming home. And at 4:30, like I usually walk through the door about 4:15. 4:30, I pull into the driveway. The phone chime goes off. And it's my wife. She's texting me and she goes, "Who is she?" And I'm sorry I can't be her. I hope you'll be happy with her instead of me. It's like, it's cat food, honey. It's
That whore.
Yeah. And the thing is, I'm either at work or with my wife. And if somebody would come to her and say, Scott's cheating on you, she would go, "When?" Like, he literally has no time to cheat on me. So, this has been fun. Oh, yeah. Thomas, how many Deathsaurus did you get?
Just one.
This one, I got just the one. Xavier?
Just the one, but I do own a Helm of the Host serialized magic card. I could flip for another Deathsaurus later.
I forgot about that.
I know.
I want to
quadrilateral.
I want to thank everyone who popped in, said hi. Dravenholt, Mike, thank you for commenting. Be sure to listen to us Wednesday night. Good morning, Cybertron. Oh, Dravenholt says he got 2 like he did with Victory Saber. Good on you, Dravenholt.
Oh,
good on you. Good on you.
That is good.
Be sure to check us out Wednesday. Good morning, Cybertron. Tell your friends. Thank you for joining us. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night.